Hey guys, back again. Just wanted to let you know how my day has been so far. So today I saw my psychiatrist. Um, I've been kind of getting, like I said in my previous videos, I've been getting upset and kind of cursing out the things in my head. I mean, I wanna I wanna believe that something good is there, but at the same time, like it is mostly just me, but I can tell that there are some other forces that haven't been accounted for yet. And I'm just, spitballing here. It's not like, you know, I don't want to say that I'm like insane or crazy, but like some of the thoughts that come to my head, like even I'm kind of just like, well, where the fuck did that come from? And then, but in my situation, the filter that kind of directs like what thoughts are good and to keep in your mind and the thoughts that are bad and to push out of your mind, that filter is no longer there. Like it's gone. Like it's just a bunch of jumbled mess coming in all at once, like traffic in on the internet. Like, like they know exactly where it's going and the routing and all that stuff. Everything is at like ground zero for me, where it's like it's just a baseline. Um, Sorry, I thought I heard something out there. Um, but yeah, I saw my psychiatrist. I went to the pool with my mom. That was fun. We played some ping pong, cornhole, got some sun. Um, and the day before that, I went golfing, which was really cool. And I've just been sitting in my room doing some knitting, listening to music. Um, but yeah, like I said, like that filter is no longer there, so it's kind of hard for me to push out the negative thoughts and stay away from them. Um, yeah, but I'm trying to keep busy most of the time. Um, I don't have much to do. Like I said, I don't have many friends. Like I don't. There's not much for me to do during the day other than you know stay inside. But I have been getting comments saying like, hey, get out for a walk. Try to find a hobby. I'm doing knitting. Um, but even then, like my concentration's so poor that it's like I'll do like two rows and then I'll just be like, you know what, I don't want to do it. And then all of a sudden, like I get like this anger in me, like why can't you do more? Why can't you do more? And it's like, well, I I've been dealing with a lot, and it's not like I'm this perfect child that has the perfect, meter of when to stop, when to quit, when to keep going. I don't have that, so I don't really understand where that's coming from. Um, but yeah, just this is really therapeutic for me making these videos for you guys. It's more for me. Like I don't want to like say like, I mean, these videos are just kind of like a document or I don't know, not a document. I don't know. Just kind of like getting my thoughts out and having you, respond to them in a good manner. I don't want any negativity on my channel. I don't support it. I think it's a waste of time for you to, insult people because you don't agree with them. Makes no sense to me. Um, but yeah. Oh, and I kind of like I've been breaking down like this whole like God thing, and I feel like we start our lives here, and this is sort of like a heaven for us, and we're like the reincarnation of Jesus, and our brains are like the reincarnation of God, and we're supposed to be on the same page all the time. And it's very hard because I haven't been on the same page with my brain for years. It's like I don't know if I want to. I do want to start a healthy relationship with it, but at the same time, it's kind of like, well, where do I start? You know, like how can we get back to a healthy relationship? I'm not saying that I'm Jesus or God or anything like that. I'm saying that the story that it laid out, where it was saying like, you know, Jesus is God's son, and you know, I ended up here because like that's the whole thing of like the reason how I got this thought into my head was because like why am I the conscious being in myself? Am I the only conscious being in myself? And like that's like a schizophrenic thought, but at the same time it's like, well, how did I materialize out of, this whole thing, this whole world or that I'm in? And I don't want to get too deep into it. I don't want you to be thinking like, oh my god, like this guy's crazy. It's just very interesting to me, and it makes me very curious. And if you see it from the perspective of like where I'm coming from, where it's like, oh my god, like where did I come from? Just remember that we're all God's children, like, and well, you know, like everything happens for a reason. But at the same time, it's like, well, if I can't do the things that other people are doing, then why am I here? I should be, you know, somewhere else where I'm actually, you know, where I actually fit in. But I'm being very depressing. I do fit in here. I'm just saying, like, now that like my life has took a wrong turn. Now it's kind of like I'm in this hole where it's like a depressing, force has just got me, you is holding me back from, being myself again. And that's also one spark to the whole God Jesus thing, where it's like I don't believe I'm Jesus. I just believe that the story of him trying to, have a relationship with God and all that stuff, like it is starting to make sense. Like it was a story, like it was a story. It was like a sign. It was trying to tell us, like the universe was trying to tell us something. And maybe that's the story that he wants us to stick to. But I'm not saying any religious, don't come after me and be like, oh, you're so wrong. Like this is just me spitballing. Like, please don't take this personally. I'm not saying I'm better than anyone. I'm actually saying that I'm worse than most of you. So please don't ruin my day. It's not worth it. You don't need it. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Um, you know, feel free to leave any, positive comments or, questioning comments. I don't mind, saying like, hey, why do you think this? Why do you think that? I just don't like when people are like, hey, you're a fucking idiot for fucking thinking that. Like, I just don't need it. I just don't need it. It's really not worth it. All right, guys, signing off now. Talk to you later.